check. Here's what happens next. Within minutes, an accident analyst in your local area will call you directly to review your accident. They'll determine right then and there if you have a case. And if you do, they handle everything for you. No chasing paperwork, no arguing with insurance. Questions. Now, some people feel uncomfortable doing this. They don't want to cause problems. They worry it feels greedy, but this isn't about greed. If the accident wasn't your fault, you shouldn't be paying for it. Insurance companies will keep the money if you don't speak up. You have the right to see what you're owed. Now imagine what that money can do for you. $10,000, $50,000, or even $100,000. Bills paid, a safer car, less stress. That's what this is really about. One last thing you should know. There's a time limit on accident claims. In many cases, you only have about 12 months from the accident to pay. After that, the chance is gone. No reminders, no warnings. The insurance company keeps the money. So if your accident happened within the last year, don't wait. Click the link, answer 5 simple questions, worth while you still can.
Money Records. shot up. I got an empire of emotional sports. And cruising in my go hard. I'm war, hold on, warrior. When I'm in Mario Kart, in the charts, facing my hearts. Choke on my luck over running these horse. Full of veins, I'm insane. Trip through memory lane. Out in that rush, you know, and I see my own white shadows. And tattoo comes right with that diagnose. Like fit nose, big weird for motherfucker boys. Catching the sad boys, out in Europe, sipping crystal. I'm smoking loud with my lost boys. On this party, don't make me sad though. I'm a back to my back, bro. I'm close, guys, me back though. Y'all are real, the lead at back though. Me, hanging with my team. I'm always 80 years and I'm in my dream. I'ma make mine, I'm focused, as a focus, bitch, I grind, got me swerving this, and it's fucked up, and it's swerving, cause you want me locked up, and locked up, my thoughts will never be shot up, I'ma make mine, I'm focused, as a focus, bitch, I grind, got me swerving this, and it's fucked up, and it's swerving, cause you want me locked up, and locked up, my thoughts will never be shot up. I'm red-handed, it's not a lie. I'm dependent on my feet. When I speak fire, I'm an element. I'm everything irrelevant today. Easy, yeah, we getting it. Easy pass, yeah, I'm getting rich. All this love, I'm milking it. Don't let me down. I'm man for it. If you ask me, I come for it. I take you back to the rainforest. My heart is so, yeah, you Lord, I'm going to be much more of it. There's more of it. S.A.E. Go on. See the girl with it tatted on my chest. S.A.E.B.O.Y.S. See the girl with it tatted on my chest. See me on the bus, blowing smash, nothing less. We the best.
Fuck the rest.
Slaughtering my love's request. I won't hit that back. Fire, water, too tight, make mistakes, I guess I'm meant for a man, sweet, that's my fact, 1990 on my shirt, bubbles, blowing bubbles, but I guess I never bite, emperor on my stage, I never do me, I'm making mine, as a fucking shot, I'm talking about it, and I'm off mine, do me, I'ma make mine, I'm focused, yeah, we swerving this, and it's fucked up, and it's swerving, cause you want me locked up, and locked up, and my thoughts will never be shot up. I'ma make mine, I'm focused, yeah, we swerving this, and it's fucked up, and it's swerving, cause you want me locked up, and locked up, and my thoughts will never be shot up.
ride. So they not, then you know they're not mine. Time for rainbow to never exist. Smoking up mad and you know I was dead. Chilling down here with my metal glasses. Think I really did, but I motherfucking did. And the motherfucking lit, getting high as a dick, cause you know what it is. And I'm chilling down here, motherfuckers just my head.
Welcome to the Party Shop at Michael's. We're your one-stop for everything you need to celebrate. Find balloons, decor, tableware, and so more starting at 99 cents. Shop in-store or online today.
I only want the best ingredients for my recipes, and the same goes for my banking. That's why I switched to Chime. You get fee-free banking to start, plus cash back, easy credit building, and a higher APY on savings. Like a great salad, Chime has the best in banking, all mixed into one. Open a Chime account in minutes.
click on that.
Ooh. Take me to Hollywood.
FaZe Banks, typically on his stream, has 50,000 viewers. Now he's at 2K. Black Boy Max, dude, this is gonna be a good day. This is gonna be crazy.
Twitch's latest action against botting has left many popular streamers completely exposed.
I'm excited because it feels like Christmas. It's like the 12 days of Christmas. Like, who will be exposed for botting tomorrow?
And while Twitch is trying to crack down on botting, Kick is arguably trying to cover things up.
Yeah, Kick hiding their view numbers for streamers is probably a bad decision. Because we all know that Kick has a huge botting problem. Twitch does too, but not to the extent that Kick does. And this, Kick just being like, oh, we're just going to put a curtain in front of it so you can't see it, makes me trust them even less.
And the impact of these changes could be seen almost immediately, with one high-profile streamer and legendary content creator having to aggressively defend himself.
Obviously not. Use your logical brains for a second, please. Chat, people who are watching, people who are actually interested in what's happening, what's going on, the truth. If you give me the benefit of the doubt for 2 seconds.
FaZe Banks is a founding member of the FaZe clan, but in 2026, he's a lot less popular and supposedly botted his Twitch views to maintain relevancy for his new show. With his numbers now capped down to 3,000 and at some streams, him averaging less than 1,000, he was eager to clear his name.
In what world, I've been on the internet for 15 years, in what world am I gonna spike my own viewers artificially from 4,000 to 50,000 in 2 seconds and expect to not, like, I just think that that's gonna go radar. People are just not gonna notice that. And I think that if there's any world where, again guys, this is a niche show about attention, AI, and finance. We're not going after 50,000 viewers. That was never the goal, that's never been the plan. That's unrealistic. It's not what we're here to do. If I was trying to farm 50,000 live viewers, I'd be in Miami harassing people, and I'd be going to Club Influencers nightclub with OnlyFans girls and spitting in their mouths. That's what I'd be doing if I wanted 50,000 viewers.
Interestingly, Banks did not deny that his stream was botted, but suggested that it was not done by him.
I conversated with my Twitch rep right before this episode and asked explicitly. They asked me not to share the conversation, but I'm just going to tell you guys what I asked him and exactly how I asked him without kind of blowing up their spot. But I said everything's going well. Anything I can do to avoid being botted. I said this on May 20th. People are trying to make me look, hope it goes without saying, but me plus my team aren't intentionally botting anything. I went from 4K viewers to 50K in a second last stream, and I tried to ignore it, but XQC said something. This is 3 weeks ago. It's obvious. It's no surprise, right? This is not me, and it's like, whoever's trying to make me look crazy, it worked. Congrats, man. Like, great. I don't know what else to say about it.
Although FaZe Banks has a legacy, the fact that he's fallen out with FaZe clan members and people feel like he's burnt bridges or doesn't have the same reputation he once did, he now has very few people that have an incentive to defend him since they can't benefit off of him.
And I have to say, going after FaZe Banks, great. Nobody likes that guy anyways. All of the people who used to like him were in FaZe, but now, ever since like the big FaZe breakup,
I like FaZe
nobody
Banks.
likes FaZe anymore or FaZe anymore. So, great target to go for first.
Because Banks' numbers didn't make sense from the get-go, it was an easy target. But Twitch has gotten a lot of credit for exposing much more popular and relevant streamers.
Why do you think that I would be upset about there being a cap when like a cap is literally what I wanted? I wanted there to be a viewership cap because you have accurate metrics to measure your success from.
Oh, yeah.
And now I don't have to tell my sponsors anymore that there's a possibility that I was getting botted. I don't have to face that conversation anymore.
Yeah, that's so difficult.
And my sub count stays the same, so...
Yeah.
The streamer Seer, who has over 650,000 followers, welcomed this new development, and just like FaZe Banks, alleged that other people botted his stream.
Like, I think that people who think that I'm upset about that are projecting a fantasy who want streamers to fail. When it works in my benefit for there to be a cap, because people who have been view-botting me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's actually only a good thing for me. So if you're like off to yourself in the mirror because you think I'm upset about it, this is actually really good news. Because now everything repairs itself. This is good for me.
Yeah, it's a good thing. I think it's a really good thing for streamers.
However, the problem with this narrative is that Twitch are going after a persistent view botting, and it's very unlikely that someone would persistently bot someone else's stream.
Okay, can I say something, man? Botting is too expensive. No one is botting someone else for years.
Yes, they are.
It's not happening, man. It's not. I don't understand.
Why is he clipping Thanos?
Like, people will do like a one bot stream. Like, there have been streamers that like one random day they get like a ton of viewers, and it's like, is this botted? That people will act, but like, there's no payoff in botting someone else for years.
Yeah, this guy's fried. How do you make a 20-minute video out of that?
I remember I was in the hospital with him and he was just like, "Damn, they're all here." I'm like, "There's nobody here, Vito, it's just me." He's like, "No, they're all here." And he was like, and then he died. I was like, "Well, somebody was there that I didn't see. A whole bunch of people that I didn't see were there." He just got so depressed, skinny, and then died. I remember I was in the hospital with him and he was just like, "Damn, they're all here." I'm like, "There's nobody here, Vito, it's just me." He's like, "No, they're all here." And he was like, and then he died. I was like, "Well, somebody was there that I didn't see. A whole bunch of people that I didn't see were there." He just got so depressed, skinny, and then died. I remember I was in the hospital with him and he was just like, "Damn, they're all here." I'm like, "There's nobody, Vito, it's just me." He's like, "No, they're all here." And he was like, and then he died. I was like, "Well, somebody was there that I didn't see. A whole bunch of people that I didn't see were there." He just got so depressed, skinny, and then died. I remember I was in the hospital with him and he was just like, "Damn, they're all here." I'm like, "There's nobody here."
The Super Saiyan DNA, Chemical X, Dragon Ball, Countdown V, Energon, and Gamma Fluid into the Ultimatrix that was synchronized with the White Ranger's morpher. The whole thing is mounted on the Nano Gauntlet with the Dragon Balls, atomic radiation from a Godzilla embryo that is life-sustained by pure testosterone from Chuck Norris. The fusion is channeled through his hands into a kyber and the beholder. How it works, how I build it, is it stronger than the god of chaos? These are the questions I'm answering right now on my YouTube channel.
It's a fake car.
I'll see you right there.
Yeah, it's a little too much.
The Super Saiyan.
Get this for me. It's $20. But I also want this one though.
The one.
This
Only one of
each?
no.
Oh,
Anything else that costs a little bit, you can get this one.
okay, I'll get that one.
You want that? You want it?
No.
Then don't get it. Anything else?
This.
How much does it cost? I'm not getting that for you.
Wait, I need a podcast microphone. I'm gonna start a podcast.
How much does it cost? $130.
Yeah. That one's $44 though.
Then I'm gonna exchange these two for a podcast. $50. Then you can all get the podcast if you get it.
I'll get this one.
Only this or the one for all
Thank you.
Lame.
This for me? It's $20.
I ban evil gingers, evil faggots, evil
They find this
pedophiles,
funny. This was
everything. Evil trannies, evil devils, evil people in general. So what's good? A bunch of MTV clips.
You know, I just came back from a trip of a lifetime with Virgin Voyages, and I could go on and on about how incredible the ship was with so much food, fun.
I swear I need 25,000 for Rubik's Cube down. Have you had this before?
On about how incredible the ship was with so
I'm
much food,
smoking
fun,
weed.
entertainment in the modern rooms. The real star of the show
I know,
was
G. This is GG.
Yeah, 1560 Bloodhound.
Game over. Good game. I'm the king of the internet.
Yeah, Power 1560 Bloodhound.
RNG, no cut, the red on the OG, 40 room, and
Whose car is this?
My mom's.
Why would Mom list it as stolen?
She was reported as stolen?
Yeah, why would Mom list it as stolen? Obviously this isn't Mom's car, because I'm guessing Mom doesn't have a boy's name. This car was at Fred Meyer's and someone drove off with it.
Did I take the wrong car?
Here's a possibility. She's up from California. She borrows Mom's car. The garage door has a label on it. Mom's car has a label, so she has these keys. She goes out from Fred Meyer's, gets in the car, drives off. And she's been driving this car ever since.
So she thought it was Mom's car. Yeah.
The owner of the car left the keys in his car. This car, these keys don't go to this car. My guess is you hopped in the car thinking it's Mom's car. His keys are in the car, which will allow it to start. Did you realize the car isn't locked?
Yes, that's why I've been buying batteries.
Whose car is this?
My mom's.
Why would Mom list it as stolen?
She was reported as stolen?
Yeah, why would Mom list it as stolen? Obviously this isn't Mom's car, because I'm guessing Mom doesn't have a boy's name. This car was at Fred Meyer's and someone drove off with it.
Did I take the wrong car?
Here's a possibility. She's up from California. She borrows Mom's car.
Did she buy batteries?
It's stolen. Obviously this isn't Mom's car, because I'm guessing Mom doesn't have a boy's name. This car was at Fred Meyer's and someone drove off with it.
Did I take the wrong car?
Here's a possibility. She's up from California. She borrows Mom's car. The garage door has a label on it. Mom's car has a label, so she has these keys. She goes out from Fred Meyer's, gets in the car, drives off. And she's been driving this car ever since.
So she thought it was Mom's
That's a
car.
great video.
Yeah.
The owner of the car left the keys in his car. This car, these keys don't go to this car. My guess is you hopped in the car thinking it's Mom's car. His keys are in the car, which will allow it to start. Did you realize the car isn't locked?
Yes, that's why I've been buying batteries.
That's why I'm buying batteries.
That's another car, right? This is one I want. 57 Cadillac.
You had to ball out with a Cadillac for your first car.
Yeah, that's pretty cool car. And it drives. So if you want to spend more.
Have so much blood on my hands.
He's
What's up, brother? Be excited. What's going, brother? What's his name? Gordon? Y'all going to the game? Does he watch football? You want to watch football? Ronaldo, you want to watch him play today? All right, Cat, we're going to bring him to the game. I wish you left the Ronaldo game, okay? Thank you, brother. All right. So much blood on my hands. Where's that? What?
Were you listening when he told you?
Not only can you never talk about it publicly, you have to be a debunker publicly. I'll tell the government right now. Tell you right now, if you're listening, NSACI, I'm available. Okay? If you show me all the real wreckage, I swear to God, I will make fun of that crap to the end of time. I'll make up stories. I don't care. You show me UFO, I don't know. They got me.
Were you listening when he told you?
Make skateboard, you mean?
I want you to click it. It's a picture frame and it's a bunch of pictures of you.
Coach Mike did it!
Coach Mike with you now. You got no excuse not to lock in. Yeah, I found anything I found on the internet, bro.
Bro?
Yeah, everything I found on the internet I put in. There was a photo of you as a kid with. You got no.
Clean me every day, bro.
And I got you this whole time.
Yeah, I found anything I found on the internet, bro.
For real?
Yeah, everything I found on the internet I put in. There was a photo of you as a kid with him, too.
For real?
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
You deserve it, bro. I really hope you lock in these. I'm proud of you.
I understand you running your shit though, but I feel like you young.
How many of these clips are there? I'm just scrolling down YouTube.
Okay, alright, listen, gang. We wasn't told this part because we promoting this for you. But then y'all just got.
What up? How's it going, Mr. Stewart? Dude, is Beef Stew like the best nickname ever? Or do you not like it? Do you like it or not like it? You do? Oh, you don't sign cards? But that's a sick card though, right? That's out of 10. You want it? You want it? I'll give it to you. Yeah, let me get you the case. Yeah, it's gold. I don't know if you do cards, but it's gold out of 10. Yeah. So it's one of your best. Yeah, dude. Preach your good luck tonight. Get him. That was cool. That was cool. Good job, guys. I know. That was so dope. What up? How's it going, Mr. Stewart?
Ronaldo. Messi. Ronaldo.
I'm losing all my brain. They're trying to absorb it all. Oh, this is a classic. No one knew about this? The tank launch?
And then once you're up here, dude, how'd you do that? We're gonna have to show you, dude. But anyways, yeah, once you're up here, you're gonna go back this way. But first you gotta go up this way. But yeah, once you go up this way, you just end up jumping up here, and you go this way, and then right in this corner, dude, here to the left is actually a soccer ball. A soccer ball? Yeah, dude. Watch out, I'm ready now. Alright, dude, here it comes, dude. Dude! I told you, dude. Dude, what? Yo, dude, watch this. You take the tank, you flip it over right here, and then what you're gonna end up doing is you go on top of the tank, and you flip it about right here, y'all. Told you, dude. And then once you're up here, dude, how'd you do that? We're gonna have to show you, dude. But anyways, yeah, once you're up here, you're gonna go back this way. But first you gotta go up this way first. But yeah, once you go up this way, you just end up jumping up here, and you go this way, and then right in this corner, dude, here to the left is actually a soccer ball. A soccer ball? Yeah, dude. Watch out, I'm ready now. Alright, dude, here it comes, dude. Dude! I told you, dude. Dude, what?
You can still get one of GT.
Why do you think your son is conservative?
I have no clue. I'll let him answer
Well,
that.
that's a bad answer. Hold on a second. You as a father should listen to your son. You shouldn't say, no, hold on a second. We're both fathers. Hold on a second. That's a bad answer.
I listen to him all the time.
But hold on, but then you just say you don't know.
I don't know where he went so bad. I mean, come on. It's like, I don't know where he went wrong. I don't know how he went off the rails.
See that? All right. Would the smarter of the two like to chime in here?
Absolutely. So, I at one point on my father's side, and upon doing my own research and seeing things firsthand, I switched sides, and I've seen like the liberal tears that he has, like the way that he's complaining, and it's like
don't antagonize. You have to honor your parents. Don't antagonize them. Okay.
100%. So I do respect my father,
and you should honor him, and you should also love your son and see where he's coming from.
But back to your point, though. We talk every day about politics to the point where it's divided us. And so for him to say that he does not know where I stand is...
So let me ask you, why do you think your father is a liberal? Let me ask you.
Because he voted for Kamala Harris and he didn't even know why.
Do you think that maybe he wants to believe government will do good? Maybe that's...
Of course.
Okay, is that a good answer? Yes. Now maybe your son is going more conservative because he thinks government hasn't done a lot of good. Is that maybe a fair, charitable interpretation?
That makes relative sense.
Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. So you guys have a generational divide. You look at as being probably a force for good. He's grown up in a circumstance where he's seen government declare wars and do a lot of nonsense like the Iraq War. He's not in his head. Trigger the financial crisis, only accentuate income inequality. So what I'm just saying for you two, because a father-son divide is more important than politics, is really try and come down to what generational perspective do they have finally. Where do you get your news from?
You, baby.
Okay. Now, where do you get, sir? Where do you get your news from?
I don't watch any kind of video media at all. I get it mostly by reading, and I go through a broad spectrum of different sources from all over.
So here's what I'm just saying in closing, guys, is that never let politics get in the way of the beautiful relationship between father and son. My advice first is for the son to the father, understand he comes from a different generational perspective. He thinks government is probably a good force and, that we shouldn't question our institutions. And now your son, understandably, is seeing it harder than ever to own a home. He's seen a border wide open. He's seen lies from politicians. He's seen oppression of the ruling class. And instead of interrupting and want to get in an edge, maybe my son is processing a way that I might not agree with, but he's growing up in a different circumstance than I ever would. Why do you think your son is conservative?
I have no clue. I'll let him answer.
Well, that's a bad answer. Hold on a second. You as a father should listen to your son. You shouldn't say...
No, terrible. That was terrible. His hands, right? And then you go on 1, 2. That's all you need. That's all you need. Nah, see, you sit back. You gotta punch through. When you punch, you gotta punch through the nigga. Okay. Hands back up, keep your face up. You punch it. Nah, chin down, chin up, or you get out of it. Hands up. No, terrible. That was terrible. Hands.
All right, I just installed it. It didn't do too bad of a job. Look at those clamps. And I haven't done a first ride video in so...
What's up, bro?
I got you a gift.
What's up, bro?
I got you a gift.
As soon as he said, you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems, I think people stopped thinking about goals. And he made a really great argument, which was everybody at the start line of the 100-meter race has the same goal. Just to win. So it's not the person who has the best goals, it's the person who has the best systems and preparation.
Get off my goddamn lawn. Anyone in this... Get off my goddamn lawn. Sorry. Anyone in this damned army speak German?
I can, Sarge. A little.
Beats the hell out of nothing. Ask him where our missing patrol is.
Wir haben letzte Nacht eine Patrouille-Einsatz. Was ist mit ihr passiert?
Ich weiß nichts von irgendeiner Patrouille.
No luck, Sarge. He says he doesn't know.
Suppose we try again. Wo ist diese Patrouille? Im Schuppen, hinter dem Gebäude.
He says they're out back, Sarge.
Good, then he can take them. Let's go.
Zeigen Sie uns, wo unsere Männer sind. Los!
Amerikaner! Shut up! Anyone in this damned army speak German?
I can, Sarge. A little.
Beats the hell out